Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the last evaluation race of the week is Division 3. And yes, we are here at Austria. Thank you very much for everyone tuning in. I hope this is going to be an interesting night. We do have a little bit low on the attendance. Obviously, people have forgotten about us, which is a bit of a shame. But we do have third they can do. So it's going to be an interesting one. Hopefully, we may get some of these guys in for quali, but we'll have to wait and see. There is a few we're just waiting on at the moment. So hopefully, we can get these guys in. But at the moment, it's been a very interesting week, I've got to say, of racing. Just getting a message at the moment. Just got a few messages coming up. Sorry, I do apologise. Just got everything up because probably will get a few of these guys jumping in for quali. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Rush Racing League, the last one of the week before we head over to Singapore on Saturday night. And then obviously on Sunday we've got Division 2 and 4, Monday Division 5, Tuesday Division 6, and Wednesday, the last one of the week, is Division 3. And then we go over to business and get everything rolling and getting all these guys placed into the correct divisions. So last hurrah to see what these guys are capable of and what they are going to be on grid tonight. So few names that we're just going to go through the pecking order and the grid to give you a bit of an insight who we've got on the grid tonight. So there we go. We've got Angus in the Mercedes. 07 Sebi, welcome back to Rush, driver that I've known for quite some time. Really good to see him back. He's in the Red Bull tonight. We've got Oblivion. He's coming back for redemption. Look forward to seeing what he can do tonight. We've then got Fish Lips, who's hosting tonight. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Fish Lips. We'll have to wait and see what he's got tonight. He's been very impressive in these evaluation races. Improved dramatically from obviously last season, Division 6, and then look at this in Division 3. So that's 3 divisions he's gone up. So definitely can show the pace. No sick party tonight. Bit of a shame because it would have been good to see what he's got. Quasi Reed, we saw a very, very good performance from him in Division 2. Looked like he didn't really get touched at all in that race. We'll wait and see what he's got tonight. We've got Jukes, the Williams in P6. Legham, we saw him in Division 2. Another opportunity in Division 3 to see what he's got. Roy DeBoy, a new driver as well. Welcome to Rush. Welcome to the family, mate. We wish you all the best to see what you've got tonight. We've got Joyful, who's been very... what are we going to say here? He's been very... I'm trying to think of the word I'm after. Competitive, that's the one. Competitive, very competitive so far in these evaluation races, which is really good to see. With Matif as well, the kick TP. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Thank you very much for that. What now? Hopefully that's not a spoiler alert. We'll obviously just check that out if that is correct news, but that will be a shame if that is from... Obviously, jump in, give us a follow, and get amongst it. Then we got with Patif, like I said, in the TP. Struggled on the game so far. Will we see an improvement tonight? We'll have to wait and see. Scarenzi as well, didn't race last week, is back in this week, so it's good to see there. And then we've got Russian Robot. Now, is he in the wrong division? We'll have to wait and see as well. So he is down there in P13 at the moment. So, two-door. Doing the fastest lap with a 104.936, who has been very impressive. That gets beaten by Joyful with a 104.347. There's a big gap difference there between Two-Door and Joyful. Oblivion at 118.016. So unless he's gone the wrong way around the track, we'll go on to the shops, we'll stop for some more fuel, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to see an impressive time from him because, that is very, very slow indeed. But we'll have to wait and see at the moment. Right, we'll wait for these guys to come round and then we'll jump on board for a flyer. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. Much appreciated. It's been recently mentioned on Sky Sports, so I thought you'd give you that basic, man. No worries, appreciate it. Alright, let's see. if a few of these guys may jump in for a quali. Hopefully, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll got a few messages coming through, so I'm just going to make sure that they're all done and dusted. There we go. No more messages. Oh, I've got one more message here down the bottom. Messages left, right, and centre. Thank you very much. Right, back up to the top. Not one saying anything else at the moment. We've got general. Okay. Right, back to Div 3. Oh, opportunity for Division 4 drivers to jump in tonight, but it wasn't there, so yeah, they missed out. And F2 just mentioned it anyway, I forgot who on comms. Cheers, what now? Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much for that information. I've still not seen you in this league. I've seen you message, but I've never seen you drive, so is that going to change? We'll have to wait and see. Season 9, and you have been in the chats for a long, long time, and in other leagues as well. So, yeah, I'll have to wait and see. I want to see if you're on the track, my friend. I want to see what you've got on the track. All right, so at the moment, we've got a few guys setting some times. You've got Joyful with Matif and Tudor setting the top 3 times there. 104.347 with Matif, 104.758, Tudor, 104.936. Retired. How old are you? How old are you to retire? Wow. Right, okay. Let me just see if I can get another driver in. I know that he was messing around doing something earlier on. Let's have a look, see if he is free. No, still not free. So that's a shame. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll just run with the 13, and if anyone does come in, they've still got 11 minutes to go, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But let's jump on board with an outlap of Russian Robot and see what he has got. And we'll take you, ladies and gentlemen, around the lovely Spielberg circuit for a flying lap on the Scuderia Palari on board Russian Robot, coming down the main straight with the DRS all the way down, pedal to the metal, getting on to about 84% of ERS, going into first corner, losing the back end there. Is he going to continue his lap? Yes, he is. Crazy Reek doing a 103.919. That is a very, very quick time. We've got a 103 there, so yeah. It's going to be interesting to see where you are going to be driving for next season, my friend. There we go. Russian Robot getting up into 4th gear, now into 5th gear, now dropping into 7th, now into 8th, getting up, getting onto around about 50%, getting onto the curbs, really fighting that car at the moment. And yeah, really, really fighting the car. We'll have to wait and see. This is probably going to be a quite slow time, but he's got to get used to the track, got to get used to the car as well. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys still to set times at the moment. 103.919 is the time to beat. Russian, is he going to finish his lap? Yes, he is. Nicely done, coming around the last final corners. No invalidations, very clean in the last couple of corners there, and in the last sector. A poor 107 though, so there is a massive improvement needing to be had there. But Russian Robot 107.046 had that little slip at the beginning, and that has threw him off. We've got Sebi coming around the final corner now, gonna finish his time. No, he's going into the pits, not happy with the time there. Roy Boy, he is in sector 2 now. Purple in that sector 2 area in the Haas, 32% low on the ERS, coming around in the final corner. This is where you can lose it here, so we'll have to wait and see. Coming around in the final corner, what's it going to be? Is he going to be able to put it into the top 5? Gets very wide on the exit, going across the line, and it's a 103.755. Impressive time there by Reuterboy. So exciting to see, and very well done. So we've got one guy left to set a time, and that's Sebi, who's just come into the pits. So, if you are tuning in with us, 8 minutes to go. Reuterboy doing a 13755, 2/10 quicker than Quasiri in that P2. Scorenzi in that P3 with a 104.316, and every single one else is all in the fours, down from P3 all the way down to P10. Then you've got Jux, Russian in the 105s, 107s, and Sebi still needing to set a time. Right, okay. Hopefully, we're going to see if we can get this driver in as we are waiting on one more driver. Hopefully, we can get him in. It is the TP of Alpine, of Terence. So let's have a look. See if this man is online, or are we going to play silly buggers? Nope, you're not online, my friend. So no invite for you currently. I'll try again. I've just refreshed it. So hopefully we can get you in because we are wasting the stream. Yep, so let's go again. Down to T, down to T, down to T. No, you're not there. Not online. Not online. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Twitch stream there. So Sebi is on an outlap as well. We are going to let you jump on board with an outlap of Sebi when he gets up to see. Love to see it. Yeah, mate. Very well done. Really good time. 103.755. Very impressive. Looks like it's going to be a good night as well with Jux and Russian. So an improvement there we've seen there from Russian. 107 to 105. So let's see what happens next. But we're going to jump on board with Sebi, who does have the kick Sauber, I think, in front of him, who is just easing off the acceleration now. And it's going to the pits, and on board, there you go, for 07 Sebi. Right, I'm just to jump on and try another invite because I've just been asked for an invite again. So let's try again. Alright, I'm just going to quickly double check because this guy, did you see my friend request? Maxis, is that you? Is Maxis you, Terence? Like, I've no idea if that's you. Let's have a look. Is Maxis you? Right. Gonna go on invites again. Wow. Love it. Love it. Still the problem with the invite system. Good to see that EA have fixed that. There we go, Terence. Done and dusted. So, there we go. Sebi not happy with his time there. Sent. Okay, Sebi's still not happy with his time. 5 minutes to go, still not set a time. So, interesting to see. Okay, right. 28 people tuning into the stream. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got any comments, got any questions, use your channel points. Remember, they all start from the get-go, start scratch. Feel free. We haven't really adjusted them as of yet, so feel free to jump on board and get in the mix. But yeah, feel free to jump in. If you've got any questions for me, if you've got any questions regarding the season, anything. Anything regarding the draft, anything regarding next week, anything regarding anything at all, feel free to put your comments in. Well, 1,907 followers. We've got a few followers that have jumped in the last couple of days. Drewboy1122 joined in 21 hours ago. Breadman, Mitchell, Little Johns 21, NBA 2012, Jensen Snowy, Ados, Kuecha CMC, and D Wyatt as well. So that was a few days ago as well. I don't see though. Quick restart game. I sent it to you. Okay, well, doesn't look like Terence is going to get in. We're going to try one more time. We're still missing Reza, we're missing Kelly, we're missing Aben, and we're missing 2A tonight. So they're all the drivers, unfortunately. No shows. Bit disappointing, but obviously they've forgotten something else, which is a little bit of a shame. Would have been good to get those guys in. I've sent Terence again another invite. He's got 3 minutes to get in. Otherwise, he's either starting from the back or he's not racing. So a bit disappointing there. But at the moment, Scarenzi has taken pole position with a 103.743. Roy the Boy is now dropped down into P2 with a 103.755. Joyful with a 103.788. Quasirate with a 103.919. We got 4 guys in the 103s. Interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. You're making our jobs a lot more difficult in regarding this draft. Bro, I did no practice and banker. Good man. That's what I like to hear. Well, sort of. That's not what I like to hear. I want to see that you can do in practice. I want to see you really put in the effort in it. And, because it's going to be a good season. A lot shorter season this season. Not 20 races, only 18 races this season. Terence, I've sent you an invite. You've got 2 minutes and 25 to get in. So, yeah, take your time, mate. Feel free to, as we would like to say, hurry up. Has joined. Always going to cut this fine. You may just be able to get a lap out. But we are going to jump on board for a flying lap with Joyful. Enjoy. Awesome. There we go. 30 people tuning in tonight. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And looking good so far. Obviously, Joyful coming into the pits, not happy with that time. Is the draft done live on stream? Yes, mate. Of course it is. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes with the draft. 18th of July, be there. It's going to be brilliant. A few surprises up our sleeves. Something unique that you've never seen before in a draft system. So that's going to be very, very exciting. Looking forward to that. Just going to have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, going to be fantastic. Looking forward to it. Jumping on board with, there's a few outlaps still to go here, so I have to wait and see what happens. But so far, so good. 15 seconds to go. And yeah, this is looking very exciting. 5 minutes to go now. We've got a lot of these guys coming around the final corner. Roy Boy's retired. That's in the pits, so he's happy with that 103.755. No improvement there. We're going to see some improvements at the end here, as we're seeing Terence coming in to the pits, not even getting a time, unfortunately, joining late. We've got Fish Lips now. This is with Matif. He's coming around the final corner. He's actually invalidated, not got it right there at all for the Kick Sauber. Then we've got the Ferrari coming around the corner as well. Are we going to see an improvement from Roshan? No, we're not. We're going to see an improvement from the McLaren Eva. No improvements there. Back down to Oblivion. No, we're not. We're going to go on Angus. Angus is coming around the final corner. 3.5 tenths up on his time. This is looking a very impressive time. Back up to P5. Fantastic. Scorenzi, what's he going to do? In there and goes to the same time that he set. We then got Oblivion at P7. Doesn't look like we're going to see an improvement there. He looks like he's coming into the pits. He's done and dusted. Who have we got next coming around the corner? We've got Tudor. He's done. Fish Lips is now coming around the corner. He's invalidated. And ladies and gentlemen, 14 guys have finished their qualifying. And there you go. Scorenzi takes pole position with a 103.743. Oh, wow. There we go. Qualifying done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. And what a qualifying time that is. And well done. Look at that. And also, we've just reached level 3, so server tag will be available. So a lot of people jumping in and giving the old boosts. Love to see it, guys. Thank you very much. Love the support, continuing support. And we will have server tags. So the Rush server tag will be available. on this. And I'm going to pin that in the chat, so you're all tuning in tonight. So, server tag now available after stream. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got to pin that. There you go. Server tag now available after stream. Hopefully we get to the results. And this is not going to take me to the next page. I think it is, for some reason. Good old... Yep. There we go. Oh, look at that. Thank you very much. That's a bit frustrating. No settings. So, yeah. I've got to try and work out what everyone's quality time is there at the end there. So that's a bit frustrating, to say the least. But hopefully, at the end of this, we will get everyone's results. All right. Yes, it is a win. Thank you very much, Roy Boy. Yeah, no, a lot of people have been asking to boost the server. They want a server tag. It is a new thing that the boosts have been doing for level 3. Thank you very much to everyone that has boosted the server. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so server tag is going to be available, which is great. So gives it a little bit more perks in the server as well. Gives you a little bit more things that you don't normally necessarily have. So yeah, that's good. That's really, really good to see going into the season as well. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to sort that out after the stream. And you will have a server tag. So if you have RRL as your abbreviation, or that's what you want, then feel free to have that as your server tag next to your name. Or have anything next to your name. I don't know, whatever you want. Could be football team, rugby team, whatever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. When can you ready? What do you mean, when can you ready up? Oh, you have to wait, mate. Patience, patience. Everyone get the setups on. Everyone get ready. And we're about to get underway very, very shortly. Someone readied up. Yeah. Well, here we go. We got a formation up as well, so don't forget that. So, right, there we go. Clear skies. Look at the strategy tonight. So, a lot of guys going on the mediums. P1 all the way down to P5 on the mediums. Fishtips going on the hard compound tyres there. Oblivion going on the mediums as well. Legham going on the hards. We've also got Two-Door going on to the mediums. And then got Jux and Whiffmatif going on the hards. And then Roshan, Sebi and Terrence all on the mediums. So interesting. Joyful took P3. Obviously McLaren, a very good night for them. P3 and P4 in Joyful and Quasi Rate. Angus in that P5 position. Fishtips in P6. Oblivion P7. Legham in P8. Two-Door in P9. Jux in P10. Whiffmatif in P11, Russian Robot in P12, Sebi in P13, Terrence in P14, and Roy Boy has stuffed up his formation up, and he's going to be sitting on the pit lane straight, or the main straight, ready to go with cold tyres. Interesting to say the least. We haven't yet come to a decision or can come to a conclusion about the formation lap. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. There's no problems with it at the moment. It's a great way to warm your tyres up. Really good to see. Yeah, but at the moment, I'm enjoying the formation lab. I think it's a great idea at the moment. But yeah, let's see how this race is going to go. 14 people tuning in tonight. 14 people, on the grid tonight. 27 people tuning in. Get ready to watch the last evaluation race of the week. This is it, done and dusted. Round 3, done and dusted after this. Then we head over to the final one next week at Singapore, starting off on Saturday. And here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and Away we go. A good start there from Scarenzi getting in there. The McLarens got one in P2. Reuterboy getting a good start there as well. Going around the outside. Quasi Re, one of the McLarens is off the track. Coming back on track there into P3. He's going to go battle side by side with the Haas. Great to see there. Scarenzi has gone. He has disappeared into the sunset already. Already about 7.5 tenths out in front already. He's got a great start. Reuterboy in P2, Joyful in P3, Quasiri in P4, Angus in P5, Oblivion in P6. It's a double Mercedes in P5 and P6, and a McLaren P3 and P4. Great start there, back down to the bottom. We've got Legham and Fishlips going at it, or Legham and Jux. Jux following very, very closely to Legham, right far behind there. Russian Robot down there in P11. P12 is Terrence, P13 Sebi with Matif in P14 at the moment on those hards. They are going to be slow tyres, but he's going to have a better strategy going later on in this race. At the moment, everyone in the DRS train, and we are heading on to lap 2 where DRS will be enabled. There you go, Reuterboy going to get DRS and about to start. Communicating online services, we'd love to see it. Thank you very much, EA. Great job as always. Yes, it will. Singapore is going to be a test. It's going to be all about patience. All be about racecraft, race awareness, overtaking, how you manage your tyres. Really, really good to see what we're seeing at the moment. Jux and Roshan going at it. Roshan getting the job done. Jux staying in behind. He's got the Alpine of Terrence getting very, very closely as well. Good job so far there. And yeah. So far, so good from these guys at the back. All 14 drivers getting through. Really good to see. And Scarenzi in that pole position, 6.5 tenths out in front. And he's got the two McLarens in P3 and P4 flying very, very closely as well. So good to see. And looking forward to seeing what happens later on in this race. But so far, so good. Scarenzi, Reuterboy, and Joyful all staying within each other with the DRS. Are we going to see Quasiri make a decision, make a move on his fellow teammate tonight? Remember, evaluations is all about individuality. So even though they're teammates, they're going to still battle, which is great to see. And we're seeing that in the real life at the moment with McLarens, with Lando and Piastri been battling in the last couple of races, which is great to see. It's giving us a little bit of entertainment. I don't know what is going on with connecting online services, but yep, sure thing. Goal Machine Gaming, mate, I will do. Jump on board, get on board. I will for this time, but in the league races, we will be redeeming some channel points, mate. So feel free to get involved in those channel points. And not seen your name before, mate. Feel free to get amongst it and join the league and get involved. Right, Russian Robot, P10 at the moment, 5.5 tenths, communicating online services again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And we've got Reuterboy doing the fastest lap with 106.5 to 9. Then Quasiri getting the move done on Scarenzi. Russian Robot in the DRS. Quasiri getting the first 3 seconds. Russian really getting a great exit coming out of turn 1 there. And we've got Fishlips on the left-hand side. Does he get the move? Hey, nice to meet you. Love watching the race here. Good, mate. Good to see. Are you a driver? Are you a driver, mate? If you are, get involved. If you're a commentator, get involved. If you like doing anything, get involved. Russian Robot getting the move done on Fishlips there, up into P9. We're going to jump back off board that. There's a nice little battle going out in front. We've got Oblivion and Legham. Oblivion going around the right-hand side. Does he get the move done? No, he doesn't. Closes the gap there from Legham. And communicating online services again. Really does want to communicate tonight. Oh, Russian Robot is going to attack Oblivion. Does he get the job done? Yes, he does. Up into P8. Great job, but goes very wide on the exit there in the last sector. And another penalty there. Reuterboy getting a pen and Quasiri now getting a pen. We're going to jump on board with... Legham. Okay. Right, a little bit of drama out the front. We're going to jump on board there. We've got Scarenzi and Quasiri. Ooh, squeezes on the left-hand side. So close to the rear tyres there of Quasiri. But he timed that to perfection and he's got into P3. Scarenzi's actually gone backwards from the start. He's now from P2 to P4. But the other guys do have pens. So he's in a great situation at the moment. Great race pace, doing well. In the DRS as well. Can't be anything better. But Roy Boy has gone. He's 2 seconds out in front. DRS, no DRS, but does have that penalty. With Matif getting a penalty coming out on the final corner there into Sector 3. Sebi, 5 seconds behind, doesn't seem to have the pace at the moment on with Matif. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But Roy Boy doing a great job. Pulled that 2 seconds down to 1.9. It's going up slowly. Legham getting a 3 second time penalty. We're going to go a little bit further back down because there's a nice little move going on here. We've got Legham and Angus. Legham's in P7. He's now got Roshan behind him in that P8 position. And remember, Legham is on those hards. So as he's going to go for the move on the left, Angus gives him the room, lets him have it, and Legham is going to go side by side still. They're going to go side by side. I'm going to remove that camera, and Legham gets that position onto those hards and up into P6. Those hards look like they're going to start coming into it now, which is really good to see. But great driving from the Red Bull driver there. Two-door gaming in that P5 position as well. He's trying to put the pressure on Scarenzi. Yellow's at the back, and that's Sebi into the gravel. Very unfortunate there for Sebi, and yeah, not the best there. Right, going to jump on board with Angus. Keep it in that P7, but he's lost it! He's gone! He's so lucky there, and he's actually very great recovery there, going into the pits, and he's, yeah, lucky I was on board that right person at the right time to get on board as well, so props to myself. Angus losing it there, 7 laps on those mediums, so mediums, are they starting to go? We'll have to wait and see. Let's see what the guys do at the front. Scarenzi still in that DRS, but he is losing it. 9 tenths between him and Joyful at the moment. He's got 2-door behind with that 6.5 tenths. But look at this, Legham on those hards. They're really coming into their own now, and he's going to go for the move up into P5. He is making mincemeat at the moment of some of these guys. We'll have to wait and see there. He does have that 3 second though. That's the problem. Legham last season really did struggle. Didn't seem to have the pace, but this new game, he seems to have it in the bag, which is really good to see. And he is a fantastic driver when it comes down to it. Makes a few mistakes now and again, but that's something you can always teach and learn from the TP point of view. So TPs are tuning in. Legham, a wild card in my eyes in this season, so look out for him. Right, back down to the bottom. Oblivion has gone round. He's lost it there. So yeah, mistakes made by Oblivion, and also Sebi as well, as Quasiri gets another 3 second time penalty, and that takes him up to 6 seconds. Sebi gets a 3 second time penalty as well. Those two at the back not having the best of nights, Sebi and Oblivion. Probably not enough time on the game. We'll have to wait and see, or just a poor setup, or just not very good at the track. Could be a lot of fundamentals. We'll have to wait and see there at the moment. Goal Machine Gaming, that is fine, mate. That is fine. That is fine. All assists here to accommodate everyone. There you go, mate. So feel free to, I think it's this one and this one. and jump in. Jump in, get involved. There you go. There's the Discord. 24 people tuning in, and we got a few guys making pit stops. Joyful coming into the pits. That is a very close to not get a penalty there. So there we go. Let's look at some stops. So, few stops making there. Angus has made one. Oblivion's made one. We've got Joyful in the pits. We've got Two Door in the pits. So, there we go. Oh, I don't just love that sound of them putting those tyres on and getting ready. And then the acceleration through the pits. And hopefully no one goes into the wall coming out of the pits, because it can be a little bit of a tough area to come out of. Juke's in that P9 position at the moment, putting the pressure on with Matif. Let's look at the gap between the leader. 2.8 between Quasi and Royderboy. Both have pens. One has 3, one has 6. Lego behind on those hards, really making a charge, doing a great job tonight. But obviously, Royderboy and Quasi still need to pit. So does Scarenzi, so does Roshan, so does Terence as well. Fastest lap 106.529. Good pace there for Royderboy. Roshan Robot doing a great job. Not the best in qualifying, but doing very well in the race. So good to see there. Going back down, going on to Pens. 3 for Royder. 3-6 for Quasi. Legham going to take the lead now because the other guys are coming into the pits, I would say. Yep, rushing up into P2. Royderboy with 3 seconds. Quasi was 6. So it's moving around like anything. So yeah, Legham with 3. With Matif with 3. Royderboy with 3. Quasi with 6. Two Door, Sebi and Oblivion all with 3. And there you go. Look, Sebi still needing to pit. Jux with Fish Lips, Roshan and Legham all still needing to pit as well. So, still a little bit of a long way to go here. 10 seconds for Sebi speeding in the pit lane. That might call it. We'll have to wait and see if he's going to continue. We'll have to wait and see. Yes, he is. Good to see. Good to see he's going to continue there. Legam in charge of this race now. 3 seconds. He has pulled in a 3-second gap, even though he does have a 3-second time penalty as well. So, good to see there. Fish Lips, good job from him. And with Matif. But do still need to pit. So, a little bit further down, Jux in with a battle with Matif at the moment on the same set of tyres. We'll jump on board with Jux. I think he could be coming in. No, they're going to stay out. They are going to stay out. There you go. Jux is going to be in the DRS. Battery 25% to Whiff's 51. So, Jux maintaining that battery a lot more than with Matif as well. So, and this is the key as well on the new game. You really do need to maintain that battery. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But so far, so good for Jux. Getting a little bit closer to Whiff. Won't make any audacious moves. Doesn't need to. Doesn't have a penalty. Guy behind him, though, is on fresh tyres of Royderboy. And he pit. Keeping with him at the moment, 30% battery, 241, 10% between the two of them at the moment. Someone going to go for the undercut, someone going to go longer. Let's have a look. No, Whiff decides to stay out. Jux decides to stay out. Jux getting closer and closer to Whiff. Doesn't get him on this one. We'll stay with this battle. 6.5 tenths trying to pull away, but look at this. Royderboy, pressure tyres, and he's got the job done. Now, will he get off the DRS off Royderboy? Yes, he will. Will he get the slipstream off him to catch Whiff? Royderboy really going for the move there. Jux is going to get a bit closer, but not as close as he wants to. And, yeah, there you go. So we're going to jump a little bit further back down the pecking order. Joyful and Quasi-Re, 2 McLarens, staying very, very close to each other. They are looking, you're looking at P2 and P3 at the moment in this race. Royderboy does get the job done on with Matif and now back up to P3. Legham, Fish Lips, 7 seconds between Fish Lips and Legham at the moment. Lap 13 out of 25. Good to see. 14 guys, all still on track. Joyful, 3-second time penalty, another one. So that's now that's 3. That's his first one of the night. So Russian Robot getting a 3-second time penalty as well. So everyone getting pens. Legham, I've just seen there, has got 13 seconds of pens. Quasi-Re doing the fastest lap. Legham going onto the mediums as well. So will he be the quicker car? Let's have to wait and see. Fish Lips leading this race. 1.9 out in front. Still needs to pit. Roy Boy in P2. He doesn't need to pit. He'll be able to go to the end. Whiff Matif also needing to pit. Will Whiff Matif be able to cause a bit of a spanner in the works and hold up Joyful and let his teammate of Fish Lips gather on? Stop the race. Give it to Fishy. Yeah, only if I could. Only if I could. Okay, Oblivion, 3-second time penalty. Medium CN will be good to get some speed. Sorry, my phone just jumped off there. Okay, I'll put that on mute. And I'll actually turn that off because Wi-Fi is on. So I'll put it on my internet on. Alright. Here we go. Okay, back to the racing pits. Jux is in the pits, getting onto those medium compound tyres. Legham on those mediums at the moment. He's putting the pressure on Angus on those mediums. And here we go, up the main straight with the DRS. Does he get the move done going into turn number 2? Oh, he's going to go for a long depth move there. Gets the job done. Better tyres, better traction, better grip. Thank you very much. Up to P7. Back up to the front. We've got Fish Lips putting the pressure. No, sorry. He's just been overtaken by Roy the Boy. Roy the Boy is flying at the moment. He is in that P1 position. Fish Lips in P2. Still needs to pit though. Still needs to pit with 10 laps to go in this race. And very good to see at the moment. We'll just double check so we got any messages. Oh, yep, we've got a new driver joining. Goal, welcome. Welcome, 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 Goal. We'll talk after the stream, my friend. So feel free to jump in. Create a ticket. I'll just quickly flick you a message. As I do with everyone that joins. There we go. So Fish Lips is in to the pits. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That should be everyone. Sebi, a 3-second time penalty there. A few pens. Let's look at stops. Everyone stop now. It's all for everything now, basically. But look at those pens. Those pens are going to be the difference between where you finish and where you don't finish. So let's have a look at the moment. Yeah, Legham's going to climb. Yes, he is. I do agree with that at the moment. But he does have that 13-second time penalty. So if it does, a safety car does come out, could change things up, serve that 10 and keep that 3. So worth to wait and see. Scorenzi in a great position. Oh, Quasi Rate, 12 seconds of pens. Oh, nasty at Austria. 12 and 13 for Legham. 6 for Reuterboy. 3 for Joyful. We've got Yellows and Oblivion and Sebi around. Sebi's into the wall. That's really unfortunate for him, and it looks like Oblivion's around as well. Not the best of nights for them. But we'll see what happens next week. They've given it a go. Good on them. Takes a little bit of time. It looks like Oblivion does have a bit of damage on that right front plate there. So will we see him coming to the pits? Get on to a set of maybe softs or mediums. Let's have a look. Are he on mediums at the moment? Yep. And go again. We'll have to wait and see. Nope. He is in P13 at the moment. So the battles. Joyful, at the moment, is looking at a pole position. No. I think Scorenzi is looking at a pole position. Yeah, Scorenzi is looking at P1, ladies and gentlemen. Russian Robot, 6 seconds of pens. Another penalty for Russian. Ooh. Nasty. 18 laps out of 25. Further back down, Terrence. Clean race for him. He's looking at P8 and P7 and P6. So he's looking up to make some spots as well. Score, my man, keeping it clean. Scallier, thank you very much. Jumping in. Feel free to give us a follow. Yes, Scorenzi doing a great job in that P5 position. We'll jump on board. We'll give him a bit of screen time. Got the pressure of Legham in front though, but does have that 13-second now penalty, so should get the move done pretty quick here. Doesn't need to get the move done, but if he does stay behind him and he does hold him up, he could end up losing out on a podium or even winning this race. In great position at the moment. But the question is he going to be able to hold it up? A little bit of a glitch in there, though. He is in with the DRS. I'm just going to see the difference of the tyres. Yeah, it's good strat here. Good strat here. So, are you a sim racer? Do you have a drive? Feel free to get involved. If you don't, then are you a commentator? Feel free to get involved in that as well. Get involved in anything you want. If you fancy it, that is. Some people, as we know, have retired. Some people still are racing and are looking for a racing league. 19 laps out of 25, ladies and gentlemen. 6 laps to go of this race, and it's been a very interesting one. Battles at the front. The McLarens have done a great night tonight. P2, P3. Do have those big pens, apart from Joyful is on those 3. 6.5 tenths staying with Crazy Reet at the moment. Roy the Boy, 6 seconds. Can't seem to pull away though. Crazy Reet staying in that DRS, causing a bit of a problem for Roy the Boy, because he is looking at dropping a few positions. And if Scorenzi can try and get the move done here on Legham, then Scorenzi could, Legham another pen. 16 seconds of pens. Scorenzi gonna go for the move, lets him through. Well done, Legham. He knows he can't beat him, and Scorenzi will continue. Legham will stay behind though, and will use that DRS though to his advantage. Scorenzi wanted to get past. Legham's going to go on the right hand side, back into the left hand side, hold that position. Does have a lot of pens. Can he bring Scorenzi into it though? Legham, 3.7 seconds down the road, but holding a 16-second time penalty as Scorenzi does get past again. So I would say now Scorenzi should be able to pull away, maybe. We've got yellows. That looks like it is... Oh, someone's gone round. Is that Russian? Russian's gone round. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Russian robot there. 10 second for ignoring blue flags for Oblivion. Oh, that's unfortunate there. Oh, getting in the way as well. And Sebi getting a 3-second time penalty. Not going to plan for these guys tonight with the pens. And Russian having that spin as well. Not having the best of nights either. Few guys, big drivers we've heard of struggling tonight. Just shows you not enough practice, not enough playing the game. And the game has been out quite a while now. So, yeah, definitely compared to a few others at the top, is making a massive difference. Right, at the front. Oh, and Russian's gone. And he's retired into the pits and called it. Lap 20 out of 25. Oh, a bit disappointing. Disappointing not to finish the rest of the race. But, Roy the Boy's gone as well. Roy the Boy's lost it. What's happened there? Has he retired on track? What has happened there? I don't know what happened. It looked like he left the session. Okay. Okay, obviously a little bit of drama there going on. We saw something last night in Division 6 happen as well on the last race, on the last lap as well with another driver. So a little bit of drama going on there at the end, which has been unfortunate because Roy the Boy having such a great race. Yeah, that's not what we want to hear, unfortunately. We'll talk after. We'll just leave it off the stream for the time being. Yeah, we'll look at that. Oh, we've got what's going on here. Oblivion's retired on track as well, which is obviously not. Sorry, I didn't see that now. Sorry, I didn't see that message there. Yeah, so three drivers gone. Roshan, Oblivion, and Reuterboy. Drama here, and Oblivion gone as well. So I don't know what's happened there. Yeah, really unfortunate way to go at the end there, and obviously that will be looked at, obviously with the footage, and we'll yeah, I'll quickly message that gentleman. Just bear with us. We'll just jump on board with Scorenzi for a minute. Okay, all right. Russian, obviously, left the session there. Yeah, 1 lap to go. Really unfortunate events happened here, which is a shame. Evaluation should be exactly the same as anything else, really. This is all about evaluating people's qualities, skill, racecraft awareness, race pace, to then be selected for the division that you're driving in, or even above. So yeah. But yeah, definitely want to be looking at that, which is such a shame. So we'll have a look at later footage. 1 lap to go. Well, yeah, Roshan, it looks like from tonight, it's, yeah. Well, we placed you in Division 2 because from last season's performance, mate, that's the reasons why. In a short period of time when you were driving, you nearly racked up as many points as someone you could probably even have won the division, so that's the reasons why. But new game, this is what it's about, evaluations. So this is where we're evaluating on. So obviously next week, Singapore, if you can make Division 3 and you can make Wednesday nights, then we'll obviously put you in for Singapore next week. This is what it's about. We've already seen a few drivers here tonight. That will probably be moving up. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But your pace was very, very quick last season, so that's the reasons why. Yeah. But he's gone from full-time to reserve back to full-time, but I don't think he's going to get full-time because he hasn't done 2 races. Anyway, on the last lap, bit of commotion tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 12 seconds there for Quasirate. Unfortunately, does win the race, but will lose the race because it looks like Joyful. No, Scorenzi's going to take the win. What a drive from that man tonight. No pens. Legham really unfortunate with the amount of pens as well. 2-door as well. Getting out there into P5. P4 gets jumped there by Terrence. So a lot of moves happening here, left, right and centre there. Legham and Fishlips with Matif. He'll finish up in P9. 3 seconds. Kanjuks hold on. Doesn't look like he can. He's 4 seconds behind. Sebi does finish the race. Interesting to say the least. But yeah, bit unfortunate on some of those events tonight that have happened. But yeah, we'll be looking at them closely. Hopefully give me the screen. Give me the screen I'm after. Don't give me a blank screen. There we go. Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fastest laps. Communicating online services, lovely. Scorenzi, race winner. Fastest lap, Legham. Driver of the day, Terrence. With Matif, most overtakes. Cleanest driver, Jux. And here are your standings. So, Scorenzi takes pole position and the win. Getting P1. Joyful taking P2. McQuasiri taking P3. Great night for McLaren. Got to say, P2 and P3. Fast lap goes to Legham. Very impressive night for him. Just needs to calm down on the pens. Terrence, what a night for him. Drove very, very late. jumped in very, very late. But P14 to P4, very impressive there. Angus taking P5, Tudor taking P6, Vishnev's taking P7. Good night for those guys. Legham taking P8, with Matif taking P9, Jux taking P10. Sebi, unfortunately, a bit of a painful night for him, P11. Roy the Boy, Oblivion, Russian, a little bit of drama happening there. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. Get ready for Singapore on Saturday night. The lists will go out tonight for the next races. So keep an eye out on that. And thank you very much to all of our sponsors as well. i369, Pagni and SimLab, also our new affiliate SRC. If you want any sim racing setups, feel free to jump on board with sim racing and use the code RUSH09, and we'll see you next time. Good night.